This podcast is powered by The Plug.
It's your girl Lele, and I will be at Temple Nightclub Thursday, March 14th with Prince Goldie, and it's all ages. Don't miss out. See you there.
I tell them no, don't play, 'cause I'm on my way. Looking like payday, then my song don't play. They say go, Lele, go. They say go, Lele, go. They say go, Lele, go. They say go, Lele.
The Connect with Graffiti. All right, my man, Eric Harris. Hey, bro, we got it. We got it done. We right here, finally. It's Graffiti and Eric Harris.
Yeah, it took
on the Connect.
Yeah.
We getting it done. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I've been blessed. How you been?
Good. How's your mentals? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here.
Good. So
especially in your presence. So
knock it off.
You know how that go.
So for the people who don't know, who is Eric Harris? What do you do? Who are you as a man?
As a man, or what do I do?
Start with as a man.
I'm a family guy. I have 2 daughters. I have a nice home. I have a nice household. I work very hard for what I do. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I've been out here for about 9 years now.
Okay.
Just really, growth, becoming a better person in general. I come from a place where it wasn't so giving.
Right.
So I just try to grow better every day I can to be better. That's
nice. Let's stay right there for a minute. So Memphis, that's a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
Big difference, because you Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Not even Denver.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah, I got adopted to both.
Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna say, how did that transition happen from the South to Colorado Springs?
One of my best friends named AJ went to the University of Memphis.
Okay.
It was a college. He went there for 4 years, but during this whole time I was like his best friend. He was on campus, I was off campus. But his parents stayed out here. I came on vacation one year. I was like, what y'all be doing? He was just like, man, this is all we got. I'm like, what? So in the Springs, I was just like, well, I'm going to just come to the Springs, build up the market, really see if I can get people outside. And that's really what happened, to be honest. Like my first month of moving into the Springs, I had already had a club, and it was like, whoa.
What? So you came out here and you saw like, all right, it's a blank canvas out here. Let me bring some culture out here and did it.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So
that was the goal.
Okay, cool. So now, what do you do? What was that culture that you brought?
Event coordinating, promotion, and marketing. So I do events in 29 other different states right now with major artists, bookings, concert, club owners. I also have my own artists. We also building a studio in Inglewood right now called Chess House Studios. We're getting done with that project. Really, we just bring a lot of different elements. We're very big on events, the kind of events we throw. That's why we put so much time into it. The kind of artists we bring, the ambiance of the events. So it's just more about, bringing the culture together in a positive way with things that we do down south that we can bring up to this region and area to do.
Right.
I was doing the same thing in Memphis, Tennessee. So a lot of people don't know that, but I'm one of the biggest promoters in Memphis, Tennessee. My brother right now, Lionheart, is the biggest promoter, along with Killer Mike and things like that. So people did that research, 2000s, 2006. Right. I was doing the same thing I do here in that market. So that's how I'm like well connected with most of the artists, most of the producers, most of the people that come through here, is because I already have a relationship that I built in a total different state on different levels compared to coming to Denver. So
talk your shit.
Yeah, that's why it's more.
Speaking of talk your shit, man. So you okay, we gonna get to it.
I don't know why y'all be asking me to. I'll be cool, man.
I'll be cool. You're a polarizing figure, man, and I think it's because you're such a big personality. And, the contrast of kind of the energy in Denver versus what you do bring from the South, a lot of people don't know how to take that.
Yeah.
I see it. I'm like, you know what you're supposed to do. It's branding. It's promotion. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. You talk your shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes that rub people the wrong way.
That'd be right.
But you got credits. You know what I mean? So just talk about that a little bit. Because, I seen you do other interviews and shit like that. It ain't that type show. But but you do talk your shit. So
yeah, it's just really getting people understanding what we doing. I really don't be trying to talk shit. I really just be trying to get people in light of like what really happens around the world, especially in what we do. Like the prices we charge is probably the cheapest prices I've charged in 30 states doing events out here. The artists we bring, people still complain. It's a lot of stuff that they don't do when you're in other states that already have our culture built in, compared to when you do things out here. People like it's like a competition, or it's like, you know, oh well, you did this or you doing that. It's like, bro, if y'all was doing so much before I got here, y'all should be doing it. I shouldn't be able to do it.
Right.
If I take you to Memphis right now and you're not connected with us, you can't come in and do these things.
Right.
If I take you to St. Louis, if I take you to Chicago, if I take you to San Diego, you know, it's just like, it's a system like we want it, like Denver wants it, but they don't want to go through what it takes to build it. And it's like, I'm not really here to like make a lot of friends. Like I'm here to do business and like bring the culture up. So, you know, some people like me, some people don't. Like if you've done business with me, you know how we do business. So, I mean, if you like growth, you like me. If you just want to not do something and talk about something, you're going to have something to say. Yeah. But it's like, you know, I really feel like we bring things to this city that hasn't been done. No matter how people shift the story or talk about what happened 20 years ago, like it still hasn't been done to the level we created. Like there's never been a taste of the South out here ever. Right. Nothing like it, nothing close to it. It's not Juneteenth. It has a total different meaning. So I just don't like, you know, people always trying to throw what we're doing in a box so it can fit what they're used to, compared to just saying like, hey, let's support what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously what he's doing makes sense. You know, let's support it, especially when they give enough evidence. Like, I've been doing it for a while now. Like, I'm the only person who goes into some of these venues in Denver, and I'm not from Denver. So clearly I'm doing something right to have, you know, 10-year annual, 5-year annual, you know, 6-year annual.
But the intention is always to uplift and push the culture, though.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the goal. So let's talk about the actual business side of it a little bit. So especially nowadays, people see concerts, events, and everything that's going into it. You know, constantly these big concerts and all that is getting canceled, and people complaining, yo, this ain't the market for this type of artist, and blah, blah, blah. As somebody that does that in books, events, and artists, let's talk about that side of it and just kind of what actually goes into bringing these people out here.
What goes into it is a lot of time, effort, and money. The biggest thing is money. A lot of people won't risk the kind of money that promoters or even just event organizers that come down to nonprofits as well. Like a lot of people don't risk what the people that's doing these things risk, and they don't understand that. Regardless of how certain companies get funding or how they get help, it's like people are risking a lot. So when we're bringing artists and we're spending, you know, 10, 20, 30 plus $1,000 on artists, but the city is like, oh, well, he should be $20, not 50. What? Right. That sounds crazy.
Right.
Like, that sounds crazy because if you go to Vegas, you finna pay $100 to park.
Yeah.
Your car before you go to the club.
I mean, shit.
If you go to Atlanta,
if you go to Ball Arena,
you're gonna pay these prices before you step out your car.
Yeah.
So when people's actually bringing something for the community, they have to support it. Like you can't say you want rap artists or you want R&B artists, and then when someone bring it, it's an excuse. Oh well, it's not. You know, we bring Tank, but you upset that it's not Trey Songz.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That don't even make sense to me.
But mathematically, a lot of people don't factor that. I look at that. I sit back and laugh because I say I'm not a promoter, but I do events, and I know like that's why I fell back from trying to book artists and all that, because either the return is great, you know what I mean, but the work, the money that goes into it behind it, mathematically, people will be doing it in their mind like, oh, this person should only be like $5,000, and no, the promoter just made $1 million. No, buddy.
Yeah, because they don't really understand, you know, the cost of an artist, the cost of a venue, the cost of flyers, the cost of marketing, even behind the scenes. If you're bringing R&B artists, you have a backline that's over $20,000, from keyboards to microphones to the right speakers. I mean, that's just R&B. You go to rap, you got the same thing, but you got rappers who come in wanting, oh, let me get 300 wings. You know, when we did Rick Ross, he wanted, 50 all black towels. He only wanted black bottles on the table. He only wanted these particular socks. And people don't understand, like, when you pay somebody $50,000, you're not finna not have them do a show because you don't got 50 black towels.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like people don't understand like what you have to go through to make happen, and like everybody's still human.
Right.
So if I book an artist right now, and we can have perfect promotion. If the artist gets sick, catch the flu, we bad promoters.
Yeah.
Oh, they doing janky shows because he didn't come up. Like, that's a person, right? You know he probably got sick. He probably got family issues. Like, we can't control everything. But out here is more like you just have to be like aware of it.
Yeah.
Like I tell artists, like, bro, if you sick, you still got to show up to my show.
Yeah.
Out here. If we anywhere else, I can risk it.
Because out here, we waiting for something to go bad, unfortunately.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
So a lot of people support things last minute. Like, a lot of concerts supposed to sell out, but to me, it's just like the people that's pushing these shows. Like AG, Live Nation, they cool, but like you gotta like tap in with everybody. Like, and everybody who's tapped in don't tap in with everybody. They try to keep that niche within them until you build up that niche. And then when you build it, it's like, well, I don't need you no more.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's like, nah, bro, we still all need each other.
We all got to build.
It ain't too many people waking up bringing 1,000 people nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Not in Denver.
Right.
So when you do it, it's like you got to take it and run with it and, build it and manifest it and keep it going compared to thinking you really did something, because it's like, bro, you can throw a party next week and have 0 people.
Yeah, that's true. You got to build that community around you. You got to build that community around you.
One party you can have a person on there that people genuinely deal with.
Mm-hmm.
The next party, it can be a great party, but if you have somebody who the city don't like, they're going to be like, oh, no, we ain't finna go support. But it's like,
right.
We got to succeed, bro. We got to make it. So they'll catch on.
They'll catch on. So I did see there's I won't say rebrand or transition, but the Face ENT.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Face ENT, what that is, why you decided to kind of create that and go that route.
Because we are the face. Everything you see the Face ENT do, we are the face of it.
Yeah.
We fund ourselves, we market ourselves, we run ourselves, we do production ourselves. Everything we do is us. So like when you're talking to me about the face, you're talking to the face. I don't have to go to nobody about what I can do with you and communicate with you about funding. I don't have to go to these sources and dictate and, have all these loops and obstacles about, oh, can I do this or not? Like, nah, we're the face. Like, the brothers that you see with me, Darren Celeste and Eric Hicks, like, we are the face.
Yeah.
So everything we do, we fund.
Nice.
Everything you do, we pay for. So that's why sometimes we be so heavy on, like, stop saying what people are not doing and like support the people that's really doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's easy to say what you feel people are not doing, but I guarantee you I can walk up to almost everybody in the stadium and be like, oh, well, give me $20,000 to do a show. Man, everybody gonna curse me out.
Yeah.
Because it's not what you do. You're not gonna take the risk for that. It's not your lane. So why risk it? It's not nothing you'll do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Compared to that, you're a radio host. You'll probably put $20,000 into a radio station or broadcasting because you feel you know what you're doing.
Right.
But it's not the opposing eye to judge that. I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But I need to respect that compared to like, I ain't finna go, do that station because that's graffiti. He never made my flight on time.
Right. Right.
Some stuff that happened 10 years ago.
Which ain't true, but yeah.
Nah, you the best on that. Look, I was going through my, I was off topic. I was going through my Cash App. I want to send you an invoice. Can I get some tax money on these payments?
Oh, man.
So, but yeah, a lot of people just don't know, bro. And it's just hard. Like once people gravitate to understand, it's like they try to pull you a certain way when it's like, nah, bro, don't pull me. Just ride with me. Like I need all sides to be together. I need all people to be together. I'm not here to be pulled a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was the point of the face. We didn't really want to be mixed in with a lot of people. The previous years, as you know, I did a lot of collabs. I work with other people, and a lot of times my worth and what the company that we were doing was overshadowed or overseen because I used to just always like, oh, okay, you know what, if you've been in Denver, I'm just gonna do this with you.
Yeah.
If you out there in Denver, I'm gonna just rock with you. Well, over the past 2 years, it's more like, nah, I'm him. Like everything you've been saying is me. Ain't no magical person behind it. Like, y'all saw Rick Ross because of me. Right. Y'all got the Urban Fashion Show because of me. Y'all got Taste of the South because of me.
Right.
Y'all got this and this because of me. Like, not no magical entity. No, the same person who came down here and did Mint, Lincoln Station.
Right.
And now I've grown to give y'all this. So I just want to make it clear, because sometimes people just act like I just grew up out the blue.
So I'm about to say, because I hear you. I hear you. You're speaking facts. But honestly, do you actually care? And what I mean by that is, like, you know what I mean? Like when I started off and said you polarizing, because people will see that and be like, oh, man, this nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the natural energy. But do you really care? Because if you got the credentials and you're doing this and you know what I'm saying, we see the track record, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Do you really care? Because it's
not.
Like for me, I get it from the back end too. It's like, yo, somebody say X, Y, Z about what I'm doing, boom, boom. But I'm like, you ain't doing it, so keep moving. But the difference is I don't say shit.
Yeah.
You'll address it.
Yeah, because see, my thing is I don't care. See, I address, people don't understand. I address disrespect. It's a difference.
Got you.
When I feel like you disrespecting me and my character, I address you.
Got it.
Now, I don't care about you not liking me. I don't care about you not rocking with me. I don't care about people ever spending $1 with me, bro, because I have a strong following and support base. I feel Denver supports me heavily.
Dope.
Like, I feel like they support me more than a lot of people in Denver.
Yeah.
So I respect it 110%, but my problem come in was like, don't disrespect me because you feel you can't.
Right.
See, I'm going to say something to you. I'm not one of them promoters.
Right.
See, I'm going to say something to you, and I'm going to be outside.
Right.
See, that's the difference. Because I don't disrespect nobody. I do good business. I respect everybody, and I handle business accordingly. So I respect that same gratitude.
Right.
If you don't like me, bro, just don't like me. You don't got to support me. But by no means will I sit up on this station and talk down on somebody, or I make it seem like this person's not that when I'm not them.
Right.
So most of the time it be statements, bro, that attack my character. Yeah. That makes me attack people.
That. I hear that.
Like, don't tell me what I am if you don't know me.
I hear that. For sure.
Don't tell me what kind of person you think I am because you saw a Facebook post and you don't talk to me.
And then that's beyond business. That's beyond the culture. That's
you get what I'm saying? That's how you feel. That's an emotional thing. That's something that you feel in your heart. Like, you hate me because I probably don't do something with you.
Right.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
We support the face. We support you, bro. We support you, Nick. We got it. Let me ask though before we wrap, man, what you got coming up? What's up in the chamber?
We got some more community drives coming. I can't name them right now because we're trying to get done with them.
Got you.
But we got some big community things coming.
By the time this drop, they'll be announced.
Yeah. We got some big things coming, and then just working with Taste of the South. The Face is partnering with Taste of the South heavily this year. Yeah. So we can just create something very big this year.
Gotcha.
Especially due to what happened last year. So Taste of the South will be this year as well. Mm-hmm. We are getting some things handled, but we will happen this year, and it's going to be probably 10 times better as well.
For sure. Final question. If you can go back, talk to a young Eric Harris, or even just a young person right now that's trying to get into promotions, events, all that, what would be that one piece of advice you would give them?
Do it right. And the reason why I say that is like a lot of times we'll have people influencing us and people giving us guidance. But when you're so young, you really want to go your way or do things you want to do. Right. Sometimes you should just like listen to their guidance and follow those who already went through them footsteps and went through those wars. Like, you know, I'm very big on, I'm a listener and I can see things, and I'm one of them people. I don't feel like I have to go through it to know not to do it. Like, if I see you burn your hand, I don't have to touch it to get proof. Like, I'm cool. Yeah. So, so I feel like, you know, people should just listen and, you know, follow the footsteps of ones that's done it and done it right, all the way from the top to the bottom, like business-wise, relationship-wise, money-wise. Like, just don't burn bridges. Like, just stay loyal to you. You know, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But like, some of them bridges that you get at an early age is some of the most important bridges you will ever meet when you grow up.
Do it right.
Yeah, and it's days I'd be like, I'm happy I didn't say that to him that last year. You know, just like, I'm happy I kept this relationship. Yeah. So just keep good relationships, stay focused, you know what I'm saying, and follow your goals. Just follow what you got to do.
For sure. Appreciate that. My man, Eric Harris, the Face ENT. Bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Connect. I'm Graffiti.
Yes, you know I got you. Appreciate it, sir.